guys, it's Annie from Anti-Fragile Physical Therapy. I wanted to take some more time today to show you how to continue to use a lacrosse ball to work on different areas of the body. One that we're going to talk about right now is a rotator cuff muscle. It lives in the shoulder, but unlike a lot of other rotator cuff muscles that we like to give attention to and talk about back here, it lives underneath the shoulder blade. So this muscle is basically accessed through your armpit. So when we're using a ball, you can use a bigger ball than this, you can use a softball, but we're getting deep into the space between the shoulder blade, right in here, that bony part on the back side of the shoulder, and the rib cage. So if you find that you're having some stiffness in your shoulder when you lift up overhead, you can't quite extend or open up your chest very well, or you're just having some nagging pain back here, it's a good place to work on. This does influence the lat muscle too, so if you find that you have tight lats or limitations with that kind of shoulder flexion, then this is a good exercise for that too. So I will tend to do it laying down. You can do this leaning up against a wall too, so you're just taking the same position that I'm in here on the mat, standing up, and then going up against the wall. So again, we're finding the shoulder blade, walking forward towards the chest, off of that bone. Once we kind of skirt around to the front side of that bone, it's like right under the armpit. You're trying to push pressure directly back behind you to where you're pushing into that bone. And it feels pretty spicy. It can be pretty uncomfortable, but we want to match the pressure to what we can tolerate. So once you get in there, either with your thumb or with a ball, you're trying to hold pressure in a way that you can breathe into it and let it relax. Otherwise, your body just really wants to guard that area and it makes it tighten up more. You can get down into this little recline position. You don't have to support your head. It's about finding what's comfortable there. But once you're there, you find that spot between, again, the bony part and then the armpit. And then you can move your shoulder into internal rotation, external rotation. You can come up higher, so more in line with your body, or come more out front. And this is where you can get a little creative into manipulating your own arm in different positions to find what works best for your muscle in that moment. What I would say we want to avoid a whole lot of is forceful internal rotation here, like forcing our arm down to the table with the palm. That's just kind of a pinchy position. It can be a really good stretch that you might get prescribed at physical therapy, and it works for a lot of folks, but we just don't want to hold that position for a very long time because it can just aggravate the shoulder. So usually I'll have people hold that for 10 to 15 seconds max if they're going into this position, but that's between you and your PT. And so again, I'm just moving around, spending about 5 to 10 seconds in each spot with the ball until it feels like it wants to release. So little pressure there, breathing into the ball, letting my muscle relax. And then once that pressure seems to dissipate, then I move on and I find a different spot. What you can do before and after this is test how easy your motion feels with going up overhead or maybe out to the side. If you're having some pain with overhead presses, you can try an overhead press. Use the ball to release that subscap, then try it again and see if it seems like it loosens it up. And that's a way for you to test and retest yourself to decide if this is a helpful therapy for you.